from guys like Sean Cannell at Think Media, Nick Niven, lots of guys like that that teach people how to do this whole YouTube thing. And just because I was watching so many of those videos,
Hello to the live. Welcome to the live.
I
I'll be
saw
doing bag
myself
2 of
doing
R2.
something similar. So I wrote that down as
We
one
did
of
bag 1 yesterday. So
the other
I'm gonna
one
watch
was
this while I
video
build it.
editing, actually. So that actually was 4. I had to edit videos. Now that I knew how to do very well because that's pretty much how I was doing my freelance work. Editing videos for people. So I knew how to edit videos. All right, so that's what I started with. And when I really got going, I just thought, okay, I'm gonna make videos on all these things. And I think I made one of each of those 4.
I will have a better camera tomorrow and a tripod. Make the quality of these videos and live streams a lot better.
Break and then a 20-month break at one point. I was very inconsistent. You know, I started with a bang. I made 9 videos my first month, but then I went like 8 months without doing anymore. And so, you know, what did I learn? I got and when I finally started up again, making more video editing videos, I then how to start YouTube channel. And it was geared around people over 40 because the people I had been making video editing videos for, that was around Camtasia, that was the software. Most of the people who use Camtasia are professionals in the, you know, they're professors or teachers, they're in the educational field, and most of them are older, in my mind. That's what
Exclusive minifigure.
So I thought, all right, let's make videos for people over 40. Maybe these people would like, they're already making videos, maybe they'd like to know how to make channels instead of just making videos that work. So I did that, that did very well, so I continued down that road, making videos, encouraging people to grow their own YouTube channels. So that's the condensed version of my story. And the reason I told you that is to try to put your mind at ease that it's not that imperative that you pick your niche right away. You can kind of follow the but if you ask me what is your best niche, like the absolute best niche for you, and I'm talking to you as if you are over 40, like I am, I'm over 50. So if you're older, like me, then you probably learned a lot of stuff in your life. All right, you've got life experiences. You've experienced things that you may learn life skills, okay, whatever they are. Your story is unique to you, okay, and you've probably got lots of stories to tell. Okay, so what I'm trying to tell you is, if you draw from
What was this now? Darth Malik? Darth Rally?
help people similar to you.
Darth Malik.
So what I mean is, if you've gone through some things that, you know, you might think are pretty special or unique to you, maybe they were bad things, maybe you've experienced, you know, I don't know, a breakup, or loss of a job, or loss of a loved one, or something, and maybe you struggled with it, maybe you struggled with addiction, or things like that.
Oh, how do we
You're
put this
still
on?
going through something. So whether you're still going through it or you've gone through it and come out on the other end, either way, there are people out there.
Right, let's go. It's his cape and it's on.
Maybe a few steps behind you. Maybe they're still
Actually got someone watching as well. Hello.
something that you are going through or have gone through.
Exclusive minifigure.
Okay, they would love to watch videos that would help guide them through whatever it is they are going to go through. All right? And if you can make videos like that, sharing your experiences, experience that you gained over the vast number of years you've been around. Again, I'm talking to us older folk here.
I like that
Those are the
cape, you
types
know.
of videos that really resonate with a lot of people. Okay?
Headpiece is nice too.
If you just want to make a video, just kind of like a show and tell type video, is the way I refer to them, and just kind of talk about yourself and talk about your own situation and not relate it at all to anybody else, that's not going to work as well. If you want to do that, just for documenting purposes, for instance, maybe it might even make you feel a little bit better, a little bit therapeutic even to do that. That's totally fine. But if you want to reach other people, that is how you grow a channel, if you're interested in doing that. And you can do that by helping people by sharing your life experiences. Okay? Does that make sense? It's a little vague, I understand that, but see, everybody's life is different. Everybody's gone through different things, so there's no real way to kind of nail it down, but that would be the
Garth Malik.
niche for you.
Awesome figure.
Incorporate your own story in it. So a niche that is based on your own story. And when you make videos, I mean, you can share as little or as much as you want about your story. Okay, whatever is relevant, I suppose. I mean, privacy is a concern. Maybe things
Okay, Thomas.
that's fine. It's totally fine. You don't have to. But you know, every time you do share something,
Thomas is my dog, by the way.
video like that, it is so appreciated by people because people are out there wanting, they're wanting to watch authentic videos. They want to watch real people talk about real issues, real life, and if you can do that, open up and help people.
Right, 7 minutes in, let's start building.
Forever grateful. They will subscribe. They will comment. Right? They'll like. You'll gain super fans that way. Okay.
That's sick.
And then you can just keep growing.
No idea who's building that.
Yourself, you get into live streams.
25 years of Star Wars.
From your videos and vice versa.
Of Lego Star Wars, sorry.
As far as you want, but now we're getting back
Awesome.
to kind of turning it into a business.
Really nice. Like,
Again, don't have to
if
do
you look
that.
at it off the torch,
You want to really make a good go.
it's really nice.
Be really successful.
Yeah, let's build it. Why has he just got that piece there? What's that?
At success. And kind of like the business. I know that's a pretty ugly word. I think people don't necessarily want to do that. It's very rare for somebody to start a YouTube channel and not treat it kind of seriously and make it into a huge success. That doesn't usually happen. Usually successful channels.
No, it's asking me to put.
There was some intentionality behind the videos they made and the topics they made the videos on, right? So, food for thought. Sorry, I think the video's long enough.
It's asking me to put this
I hope you enjoyed
in
this.
front
Any
of it.
questions, leave a comment down below. Be nice. Again, I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm not trying to tell you. And yeah, I guess this stems from some comments that I received.
I'm a bit confused with that piece, so just put it in. But this is sick. And now I've got one of these, I'm probably going to end up collecting all of them. Because I'm like that. That is awesome.
Some treat it like a business and only business, and they don't even have fun at it. I don't necessarily like that. I treat it as a business and I have fun with it. That to me is the ideal. So, anyways, enough of that. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. All right, bye.
Where's knocked my camera?
It's almost short weather. It's 10 degrees Celsius. I can feel it. I can feel it. The summer's around the corner. Shorts and no sweater. Maybe next week. I think my next video is going to be indoors. Inside. I want to make a video about how to live stream. I've been talking about that for a long time. Some of you are going to start to get upset at me. Hey, don't come out with that video soon. Yeah, so this video Wednesday morning. Hopefully the live stream video Friday morning. Then maybe on the weekend I'll go into Halifax. Wow, this land. Is there anything else you want to see me make a video on? Let me know in the comments below. Be happy to hear from you. That's how I get most of my ideas, by the way. It's from you guys. It's from you. You give me all my ideas. Whether it's in the live stream,
Right.
Background, is that better? Or prefer trees? I think it's good to mix it up, have a variety of different types of videos. Now, this is going to be my second or third
Right,
channel
so
I'm
I'm
doing
making
inside, so that's why the next one
this.
will be inside. So I think it's important. Mix things up. Keep things fresh for your audience. I'll see you next time. Bye. Today's video is going to be a little bit different than what you're used to seeing from me if you've been here before. If you're new, then welcome. Nice to meet you. So yeah, today's video is going to be different than before. I want this to be a little more real, a lot less edited, and just me having a conversation with you. No teleprompter. I do have a few notes here written on my phone, so I will be referring to those. Yeah, no, this is difficult. It's hard to make a video like this. And maybe that's one thing that's stopping you from starting your own YouTube channel. And that's kind of the topic for today. I think today is the perfect time for you to start a YouTube channel. People think, or you may have heard that, YouTube's been around a long time. Lots of people have been making money on YouTube for years now. Surely there can be no more room for anybody new. I'm here to tell you that that's wrong. I think today is the perfect time to start, especially if you are over 40 years old like I am. And the reason I say that is because if you're over 40, then you've got life experiences more so than the younger generations, right? And you can take those and
Pretty
run with
tough
them
to get in these pieces.
use them to your advantage. So if you think that the younger generation is the generation that uses YouTube the most, you may be right as far as consuming on YouTube. So the younger generations, and I'm talking about teens into your 20s, maybe even 30s, do spend a lot of time on social media, whether it's YouTube or watching Instagram Reels or TikTok videos. And right, they are consumers of video on those platforms. Once you get up over 40, then perhaps maybe you aren't as much of a consumer, and you may be thinking about ways you can monetize this sort of thing. So you may be hearing stories of people making it big on YouTube, and in your mind you may be thinking, well, it's typically the younger people that are doing that. Well, that's not true. In fact, the average age of successful content creators on YouTube is over 40 years old, right? And partly because I think they have more experience when you're in your older ages, like not that old, over 40, got more experience and maybe more know-how in how to turn that into a side business or a full-time business, right? So because of that, and because of the experiences you have in, I don't know whatever, could be a hobby that you're very interested in, or it could be something you do at work that you're very good at, or maybe not even an expert at, but all you have to do is be just a little bit better than somebody else in order to be successful on YouTube. And I want to explain how that works. So first thing, you've probably heard this. What if you can create your own website by saying, this is what I want? With Wix, you can. First up, let's talk before as well, is that you want to define your niche. And what I mean by that is you need to define what it is that you want to talk about on YouTube. So that might be, or like examples could be good at gardening. Maybe you're good at fitness, running. Maybe you're a good runner. Maybe you are good at lifting weights or yoga. So those are fitness ideas. Maybe you're good at certain software on the computer or online. Anything software related, any how-to type videos are huge, and there's a huge demand for them. Software is always changing, so there's always going to be something new that people are going to need help with learning how to use that software. And again, you may be thinking, well, there's already people making videos on these things, so why would you create room for me? It is important for you to differentiate yourself. That's true. But there's other ways you can do that. You don't have to be an expert, and you don't have to be better than everybody else in order to add value to somebody, right? So, for example, let's say you are good at Excel, the software Excel. There's probably hundreds, if not thousands, of channels out there, people making videos helping other people how to use Excel. One thing I notice that would give you a huge step up if you would do differently than somebody else is putting your face in your videos, right? That's another way to look at, or another way to look at that is self-branding. Okay, so if you start putting your face in videos and uploading them to YouTube, then that's a way to connect with your audience. All right, so that's something that I'm starting to do. I'm putting my face in my videos, and I'm making sure that in all of my videos, I'm there. I'm right there in the intro. If I'm showing software, that I'm typically in, the corner in a circle video or off to the side or something like that. I want to make sure that I'm always there, and that's because I want myself to be part of my brand. If my face isn't in the videos, then anybody could be making my videos, right? So that's just something that I'm adding to it, just another dimension, if you will, to something that I think would help me connect with my audience and give my channel a better chance at succeeding. Okay, so that's one thing you can do. It's also important to clearly define your goals. So when you're starting a YouTube channel, you need to know, is this going to be something you want to turn into a business and perhaps earn a full-time income or perhaps residual income into retirement? That's important to know. Or do you just want this to be like a little side business or a hobby? The reason you want to ask yourself these questions early on is because that will define how you approach your channel, right? So if you want it to be a business, then you want to be very intentional about the way you make videos, okay? And you also need to know how can you make money with your videos, right? So you may have heard the term monetization, okay? Monetization used with YouTube typically refers to getting your channel monetized, which means you can start earning a percentage of the ad revenue that YouTube collects when they show ads on your videos, right? Yes, that's one way to monetize your channel, or that's one way to monetize your YouTube business, but it's not the only way, and it's arguably not the best way either. A lot of people put a lot of time and effort into getting monetized on YouTube, which typically means, so in order for you to participate in the YouTube Partner Program is what it's called, is you need 4,000 watch hours of your videos within the last 365 days, and you also need 1,000 subscribers, okay? So once you meet those two thresholds, then you can get monetized on YouTube in terms of earning ad revenue from YouTube. But again, once you get monetized, you may start making $50 a month, $100 a month, maybe $200 or $300 a month. It's going to start small, and it may stay small for a long time, right? So I argue that that should not be the focus if you want to turn this into a business, okay? A better way to look at it is, and this is what I'm doing, is use a subject that you are good at, right? And if you're consistently uploading videos on that subject, that is one of the most important things to grow your channel. So be consistent uploading to your channel, but also you want to research keywords to know what videos to make. Okay, so a lot of times when you make a video or two or three, once you have several videos uploaded and posted to YouTube, you may start getting comments once people start seeing your videos, and it will start slow. But again, if you're consistent with the uploads, eventually that traction will, or the speed, the growth of your channel will pick up, right? And then the people who are viewing your videos will start to comment in the comment section, and you'll start getting more ideas from them as to what you should come up with next. In fact, one of the ways I come up with new ideas for new videos is while I'm making a video, some thoughts may come into my head, like, okay, I need to explain that better. Or if I watch my video through afterwards, I may, you should watch your own videos afterwards, if for no other reason, just to try to identify, what did you not explain very well? And maybe you can explain that better in another video, okay? So whether you get your ideas from yourself by watching your videos through again, or from the comments section of your videos, those are good ways to come up with new ideas, to create new videos, and then you can kind of just keep that ball rolling. But it's very important to stay consistent, whether that's, so decide, how many videos can you upload in a month, for example? Maybe it's once a week, maybe it's once a month. The more often you upload, that does increase the chances that your channel can grow faster, so keep that in mind. But when you're just starting out, maybe you're not comfortable making videos. So this video right here, for example, I'm not comfortable talking to the camera like this. I've got some experience doing it because I do live streams every week, and that helps, okay? And lately I've been posting 2 to 3 videos a week on video editing and uploading those. So the more I do that, and I've been doing this, I'm going to say I've been posting 2 to 3 videos a week and a live stream every week. I've been doing that for about 3 months now, and that really helps. You kind of get into a groove and you get better and better and better at making content. But this video today, this one that I'm doing here without a teleprompter, which I usually use, especially for my intros of my other videos, is different for me. So I'm forcing myself to do this one because I want to get better at this. I want to get better at speaking off the cuff and just with some notes and not word for word things written down. So it'll be interesting to see how this video does and if anybody actually watches it. So anyways, back to my advice. I've got some notes written down here too. So yeah, ways you can monetize your channel. So of course there's the main monetization way that YouTube provides, but again, that's not going to provide a whole lot, certainly not in the beginning anyways. But you can also be an affiliate, okay? So that means if you are making videos about certain products, like cameras or lighting or phones or other tech gear, or
put the wrong piece on there, can I?
You then also want to put a description in place. There's a box there for a description that you want to fill out. You want to include your affiliate links in the description so that in your video, when you're talking about these things, you can refer to the description below. You can say, you know, if anybody's interested in this rake that I use in my garden, check out the description below. I've got a link. And I'd appreciate, you know, if you use my link, I will earn a small commission. You can say something like that. It doesn't cost you anything, you know, things like that. So that's another way you can monetize your channel even before YouTube monetizes your channel. Okay, so you can start from day one as an affiliate. Now you're not going to make very much because on day one you probably have 0 subscribers and nobody watching that first video for a while. It'll take some time to get picked up by the algorithm, and then once you are, as long as you keep feeding your channel with new videos, then more and more opportunities will come your way. More opportunities for people to use your link in your descriptions and make affiliate sales. Another way you can monetize a channel is through sponsorships or brand deals. These don't typically come along until later on in your journey. I currently don't have any sponsorships or brand deals for my channel. I don't get into that yet. At some point I may. But yeah, so that's something you can think about later on. And what I mean by that is companies may reach out to you and say, oh, I love your videos, or I love your personality. Can you either make a video about my product here? We'll pay you so much for it. Or if you mention my product in your video, almost like doing an ad within your video, then we'll pay you something for that. So that's sponsorships or brand deals, and that's another way you can make money on your YouTube channel. Now, what I think is the best way to monetize a YouTube channel is to sell your own stuff. So whether that's merchandise or digital products, something that you can create yourself and then sell it off of your own website, or maybe if you make a course, you may want to sign up with like Teachable or Thinkific, what's it called, Thinkific, I think. Something like that. You can make courses and put them up online on those channels, and then you can put links to your courses that you may sell, right? So that might be a little bit more involved. It could involve you creating your own website, but then you can sell your own things. And when I say digital products, that's something I'm working on right now. That would be creating courses, or maybe creating templates, or something, or cheat sheets. Like maybe somebody would be interested in learning how I have my office set up, and what is a list of all of the equipment that I use. In my desk setup, or something like that. I could create, or maybe the steps that I go through to do a live stream, or to make a video like this. What's involved in creating a video like this and then uploading it to YouTube? Maybe I could put together a PDF, maybe a 3 or 4 page PDF, and make it available to people to buy, right? That would be a digital product that I could sell. I could sell that on my own website, or another idea would be to sell it on a site like Etsy, right? You can have an Etsy account, an Etsy shop, and make things, digital things. Could be Canva templates, if you're familiar with Canva. You could make Canva templates and sell them on Etsy, or Excel spreadsheet templates. Anything digitally that you can make available online, that basically you only have to make things like that once, and then they can be downloaded theoretically millions of times, right? So you can sell a small whatever template for $5, say, and sell it 100,000 times, right? That's just an example of what you could do. But as your channel grows, so when you start out, when you you're new and you don't have any subscribers, you don't have any viewers, you're just starting out, so you know, if 5% of the people who watch your video will click on a link to go view a product, and then 5% of those people actually buy the product, well, if you only have 5 subscribers, then you know you're not going to get any sales, right? So you don't have to worry about that in the beginning. What I suggest is just start by creating a YouTube channel and just get that ball rolling. Make a video. Make a video that introduces yourself to the world. Just say, hi, I'm Rob. I've just started this channel and I'm going to make videos that talk about this. And expect to hear more from me in the coming days and weeks. If you like my stuff, consider hitting the like button and subscribing to my channel, and then you'll be notified when I come out with another video. So make a video like that, and that'll get the ball rolling. And you don't even need much equipment to start, right? All you need, I've got my phone on my hand here, so I am using a better camera than my phone, but really all you need is a cell phone. Use your cell phone to make a video of yourself, and if you do want to spend some extra money to upgrade your equipment, I highly recommend upgrading your microphone, your audio, before your camera, okay? So iPhones, what I use, maybe you have a Samsung, whatever. Today's smartphones have amazing cameras, but their microphones don't tend to be that great, right? So you can use their
I've got a
camera,
piece stuck.
but I suggest another microphone, and you can get them probably starting at $50, you can get a decent microphone. Actually, you can get one of those lav mics, I think, for $20 or even less, and that would plug right into your phone. And I think that would give you great audio. So that's all you need to start. Maybe some lights. You know, I have a couple lights on me, but really you could film outside with natural light if you want. Upload your first video and then just get used to making videos and start growing your audience. That is what's key. If you can grow an audience, then somewhere down the road, you will be able to offer them something. If they're interested in you and they keep coming back to see you and to listen to what you have to say, then whatever it is that you're making or promoting, chances are really good that your audience would be interested in that, right? So
I'm back.
with
Struggled with
10
that bit there.
subscribers or less, you're not really going to make any money.
Too many of the same colour.
Once you get up to 10,000 subscribers or more, then yeah, you would probably want to have something to sell those people at that point in time. Okay, so just get the ball rolling and have fun with it. And if you want to hear more from me, click the like button below and subscribe to my channel, and let me know what you think of this video. This is the first one of this kind that I've made. Let me know if I should make more like this, or if I should stick with my tutorial videos. But yeah, so I'd be interested to see how this goes. I wish you the best of luck. And again, if you're over 40, I think today is the perfect time for you to start your YouTube channel and just get used to making videos, filming yourself. That's huge. Just getting used to filming yourself takes a lot. And in fact, I'm going to show some bloopers at the end of this, which was me at the beginning trying to get this started. It's kind of funny. So it probably will give you some comfort in knowing that you don't have to be perfect to start. And it is kind of funny when you first start because you will trip a few times. But keep that camera rolling, recording, and it could make for some cool B-roll or funny bloopers later on down the line. So with that said, I'm Rob the Maritimer, and if you want to see more videos from me, let me know, and I will see you next video. Thanks, guys.
I feel like I've missed a piece, but probably not.
If you're over 40, then you need to get into YouTube, and you need to start now. This video
It's an awesome little technique that they've done.
I run this YouTube channel, post videos,
Oh, there's no way that these are spare pieces. I've missed something. Definitely missed something.